We've got some big news. News bigger than the nose of Triple H. We've got some breaking news. The game, Triple H. All joking aside, guys. Breaking news. Unfortunately, Triple H has confirmed that due to recent health problems, he is retiring from in-ring competition and that he will never wrestle again. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, making a video that, quite honestly, I did not want to make. A video that I was hoping I didn't need to make. But it is true, Triple H just came out today. There was speculation he was going to make an announcement on his health, an announcement on his future today. He has came out and made it in an interview with Stephen A. Smith on ESPN's First Take. Triple H was commenting on his health problems during the summer of 2021. Triple H stated that he had pneumonia and his lungs were inflamed. Things got worse over time, and after he started coughing up blood, he saw a doctor. He was told he had fluid in his lungs and around his heart. An EKG was done, and he was then told to go to the emergency room. Once there, it was determined that his ejection fracture with his heart plunged as low as 12 due to heart failure. Triple H says, and I quote, "I was nosediving and sort of at the 1 yard line of where you want to be for your family and for your future. It makes you think differently about life. It doesn't make you any less driven for the things that you do, but it certainly makes you appreciate the things you have more." Unquote. Triple H then went on to say he now has a defibrillator in his chest and it is confirmed his in-ring career is over. And this will not be, I'm coming back for like maybe one match a year or give it a couple of years and maybe he'll have healed up. This sounds like Triple H will not be able to wrestle again. It's not a question of whether he wants to or not. It seems that he will not be able to due to his condition, due to the defibrillator in his chest. It will just make it unable and that he would not even pass like a medical or anything like that. So yeah, the game, Triple H, Paul Effect, his career comes to an end. And what a career it has been. And it's a shame that we never got that final retirement match for Triple H. We knew that as an active performer, he was done. We knew he was never going to come back and do a full-time thing. He was probably never going to come back and do a part-time run. But I think we always believed Triple H had, a handful of one-off matches left in the tank. And now he doesn't even have them. Those are done. Those are gone. And he can't even have a retirement match, a goodbye match. And that really does suck because Triple H has been a massive part of the business in the ring and, behind the scenes. And he really did deserve better than this just to effectively be told that his career is over. A lot of people will... I'll straight up, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Triple H has never been one of my favourites. He's never been a guy I put in my top 10. He's never been a personal favourite of mine that I've always wanted to see. He's never been the most important guy on the roster for me. He's never been the most must-see guy on the roster for me. But, having said that, there is no doubt in my mind that Triple H is a main eventer. Anyone who denies it, anyone who claims otherwise... they're either delusional, they're talking shit, they hate Triple H, they've got an agenda, something like that. Bret Hart can come out and say Triple H has never had a match that's better than 4 out of 10, but in all honesty, fuck Bret Hart. Triple H has had a way better career than Bret Hart, and that is a fact. Bret Hart was generic. Bret Hart was the same guy throughout his entire career. Bret Hart was he had the one gear. Triple H has done everything. Triple H has been, mega heel. He's been a mega face. He's had all these WrestleMania main events. He's had all these title reigns. He's had the factions. He's had Evolution. He's had DX. He has reinvented himself so many times. He's had this. He's been that heel that you've wanted to hate. He's had that comedy effect to him. He's had that cowardly heel. He's had the comeback for his quads. The guy has literally had everything. You look at some of the best matches in WWE. You look at some of the first time ever matches, and Triple H has been involved in them. Arguably, I love Shawn Michaels, but Triple H's Iron Man match with The Rock was way better than Michaels' match with with Bret Hart. It is what it is. You look at Triple H, he's had some phenomenal matches, especially at WrestleMania. And to say he's never had a match better than 4 out of 10 is fucking pure nonsense for Bret Hart. Triple H has had more memorable matches and more better matches than Bret Hart's had. 100%. 100%. Bret Hart's had, you know, a couple of classic matches, but they've been with guys that were, with guys that were great. You know what I mean? Triple H has had some good matches with guys that weren't so great. So it is what it is. And I don't want to hear people say that Triple H was never the guy, or Triple H was just the guy that worked with the guy. Alright, maybe he wasn't on the level of Austin, maybe he wasn't on the level of The Rock, but who the hell was? I mean, come on, you can only have one Stone Cold Steve Austin, you can only have one Rock. Kurt Angle wasn't on the level of The Rock and Austin, you know, like Mankind wasn't on their level, Shawn Michaels wasn't on their level, Undertaker wasn't on Steve Austin's level, so are they just guys that I mean, is Undertaker just the guy that worked with the guys? Come on, Undertaker is a legend in his own right, as is Triple H. This whole fucking nonsense bullshit that Triple H is just a guy that worked with the main eventers is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Just because he wasn't as big a star as Austin doesn't mean that Triple H wasn't great on his own. I mean, you can look at, there's so many guys over the years that have just literally worked with the guy. I mean, Chris Jericho, he worked with his feud with The Rock. I mean, yeah, The Rock was the A side of the feud. Does that mean Chris Jericho's shit? Does that mean Chris Jericho's not a main eventer? No, absolutely not. So I'm not hearing that. Triple H is a legend, in my opinion. He'll go in the top, I'd say, of all time. You'd have to put him probably in the top 25 somewhere. I wouldn't put him in the top 10, but I'd certainly say he is good enough to go in the top 25. He's had so many great matches. I mean, so many great promos. So many great moments. I mean, the guy has literally done it all, and now his in-ring careers came to an end. I would like to at least see Triple H in some form of capacity going forward. Hopefully he can. I know a lot of people did not like the Authority, but if you honestly think the Authority was worse than what they're doing at the moment with Adam Cole and Sonya Deville, then you are fucking clueless. So yeah, give me Triple H back in a managerial or sort of Authority figure role, because that would be better than what we're getting at the moment. But the main thing is Triple H's health. At least he's not dead. At least he's still alive. But it is weird, you know, Triple H, a guy that was healthy pretty much throughout his whole career, and then he, you know, we all know what's happened over the past couple of years, and all of a sudden he has all these problems. I mean, Triple H never had any heart problems or anything like that. I mean, he had issues with his quads on a few occasions, but, you know, we know what it is. Can't mention that word on here, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a reason why Triple H is all of a sudden having these issues with his heart, because he wouldn't be the only person, let's put it that way. But yeah, Triple H has to retire. Sad day for wrestling. You know, the game, like I said, he is a legend, there's no doubt about that. He's better than Bret Hart. Bret Hart won't want to admit that, but it is true. Triple H is better than Bret Hart, so there you go. What would I like to have seen for a Triple H retirement match? Who knows? Maybe Triple H Orton could have referred it back to his Legend Killer gimmick for one run, and they could have had maybe Triple H's last match be against Orton, but we won't get to see that now, and it's a shame. But like I said, at least Triple H is alive. Main thing is that he's still breathing, he's still here, and hopefully he can get better and still live a pretty, you know, healthy life. That's it, guys, from Fog Wrestling. Shit video to make, didn't want to make it, but, you know, Triple H is a legend, had to make it. And yeah, the game won't be played anymore, but it was some game. It was a great game while it got played, and it's a game that will have a shitload of replay value. But Triple H, his time is up as an in-ring competitor. That's it, guys. Till next time, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, share this video. I'll catch you all in the next one, and until then, peace.